Sierra from The Home Blondie. If you are new to my channel, I am a first-time mom to an 8-month-old baby boy, and I also run a lifestyle blog called The Home Blondie over at thehomeblondie.com, where I post a lot of home content and like seasonal inspiration. But ever since having my son, I've been posting a lot of lifestyle content over on YouTube, just kind of like motherhood day in the life type videos. And today's video is going to be all about getting a mommy makeover. So by the end of this video, I will look a little bit different. Nothing crazy. I just have an upcoming hair appointment, and there's like a couple of other things that I would like to do leading up to getting my hair done. So I'm gonna do all of that with you. And like I said, I have an almost 9-month-old baby, and my postpartum journey has just been so much harder than I ever expected it to be. I have touched on it like a little bit here and there throughout my videos, but I don't know if you guys have like heard this thing about flamingos. I feel like a lot of moms like reference this fun fact where flamingos kind of lose their pink color after they have a baby, and then once they're like, I guess, fully recovered from that experience, then they start to like get their pink color back. And I feel like that is kind of the theme of this video, as cheesy as it sounds. But my baby is almost 9 months, and you know, it takes 9 months to grow a baby. It makes sense that it would take 9 months to, you know, start feeling like yourself again. So that is going to be the theme of this video, and let's just get started. Okay, the first thing that I want to touch on in this video is that I now have a discount code with Primally Pure. I am so excited. I love this brand. The code is The Home Blondie for 10% off, and I have actually purchased from this brand myself before. I've pretty much only ever bought their deodorant, which is so good. I will be honest, in the past at least a year, I know ever since I got pregnant, but even before then, I was using this deodorant. I get it off of Amazon. I'll link it below. Okay, it has no scent. You spray it on like after you shower, and I don't know what it does, but you like will not smell. I have just been using this, and I wasn't really wearing any deodorant because I would still like sweat, but I'm not like a super sweaty person. I don't like sweat a lot, and like it wasn't smelling bad. So I just like wasn't wearing deodorant for the longest time. I was just like using this at night. But I did get some deodorant from Primally Pure recently, and I have been using it every day because it just smells so good. So if you are looking for a natural deodorant, I seriously think that Primally Pure is just the way to go. It's obviously a little bit pricier than some of the ones that you can get at the like grocery store, but a lot of times those are like not even clean. It's like the marketing is just straight up lying if you really look into the ingredients. So I say, if you are really passionate about having a clean deodorant and you want it to actually smell really good, I would just go straight to Primally Pure. So I've been using the vanilla and citrus one, but someone told me that the blue tansy one is like the best. So I'm gonna try that one next time. I've also been using their body butter, the almond and vanilla one, which is apparently like one of their best selling products, and I believe it. So the first time I used it, when I just like got it out of the jar, I was like, this texture is like nothing I've ever had before. It's just so smooth and buttery. And okay, when you wear this all day, you'll be like, oh my gosh, what is that smell? Like, I want to eat whatever I'm smelling. Like, you will seriously smell like a Christmas cookie. And I'm just so happy with this. I will definitely like keep buying this on repeat because it just smells so good. I'm just rubbing it into my legs right now. And again, these are made with like the cleanest ingredients. I'm all about that clean and non-toxic lifestyle. And then the other thing that I got that I've been using is this toning spray. It's an everything spray for healing and toning. I'll be honest, I'm not like obsessed with this. Okay, yeah, I was just looking. It has apple cider vinegar in it, and that smell to me just like kind of ruins anything. Like, I just do not like that smell. But I will say I am not really good at using toner. Like I've gotten it, I had the one from Dime, and it just seems like whenever I have a toner, I don't ever want to like buy it again. Like I don't really notice that much of a difference from using it. But this one, I mean, you just spray it on and it's whatever. So I don't know. I probably honestly like want to buy this again, but if you are someone who likes to use toner, this one's kind of nice because you just like spray it on and that's it. You don't need something to like wipe it all over your face. So I don't know. It does say that it helps with like ingrown hairs, which I do get those pretty easily. And I don't know, I'm gonna keep using it and I'll have to keep you updated on like if I think this is worth it or not. Right now I will say like it's not my favorite, but if you're gonna use a toner, this would be a good one to use. But definitely get the deodorant and the body butter. These things are amazing. And then they have so many other products that I want to try. For instance, they have this vitamin C cream. It's like an orange cream and it's supposed to be like way more powerful than any other vitamin C, which vitamin C I feel like is something that you use and you actually notice it like working. So definitely want to try that. And they also have a lot of like facial tools like gua sha, which I've never had before. I have a dry brush that I use on my face. I will say this one is like kind of scratchy and it looks like the one on Primally Pure is really soft. So if you're interested in like facial dry brushing, you should get that one. I actually want to get it too. And they even have facial like cupping tools. I've never done it, but I want to try it. It's just like these little suction tools that you can like suction onto your face and it kind of like plumps up your fine lines and helps with lymphatic drainage and all of that. So I just love this brand. I love following them on Instagram because it's really like educational and they give so many good tips on how to use their products. But if you want to try anything, I'll have my link down below, and again my discount code is the Home Blondie for 10% off. All right, so throughout this video I'm just going to give you guys some of my like wellness and beauty hacks and also some little motherhood hacks that I have learned. I am obviously such a newbie. I'm a first-time mom, but one thing that has really helped and feeling a little bit more like myself is just getting ready for the day, which for months, like in the newborn stage, I seriously like never got dressed. I would just wear my pajamas or a robe like all day long because I could not really set my baby down because he had like a little bit of colic. So anyway, recently though, I feel like I've gotten down the formula of being able to get myself ready. And so like I said, my baby is like 8.5 months, and so this was really hard like the last couple of weeks because he was in a phase of, if I was not in his sight, he was like whining a lot, and so this was really hard. But I feel like now like we're kind of past that phase where I don't have to be like in his direct line of sight for him to be content. So we have a little playroom, which I am planning on doing a playroom tour. So hopefully I can get that done to be like the next upload after this. But in the morning, like when I first get him up and I feed him and change him and all of that, he's really good at independent play like in the morning. I mean, he's pretty good at it like all the time, but I feel like first thing in the morning he can really focus for a longer period of time to where I can just be in the next room over in the bathroom getting myself ready. So try that out if you have a baby like around the same age. Just like in the morning, I just set him up in his playroom. I'll have like a couple different activities in mind. So we do Love Every, like the play kits, and so right now we have one that has like a wooden box, and you basically drop balls in it and then the ball kind of like rolls out, and that really keeps him entertained. So he did that this morning. And then I also have another like Fisher Price toy with shapes, and he obviously can't like fit it into the right compartment yet, like he's too young for that, but he just kind of likes to bang the different shapes together and like chew on them and stuff. So once he was bored with the ball activity, then I switched it out for the shapes. And yeah, with playing with those two activities, I was able to like get myself fully ready. And before, I would just like feel kind of guilty about that, like I should be in there like playing with him and like teaching him how to do stuff. But I just realized I'm a better mom if I can just like have a little bit of time to myself in the morning to just get myself ready, so that then I can take care of him like the rest of the day and like I'm good to go. So try that out. He's down for his nap right now, and I'm just making my water, which I should have already been drinking water today, but I haven't. This is gonna be my first sip of water. So I just filled up my Stanley cup with a little bit of water. We're gonna mix in everything, and then I'll fill it the rest of the way. And I try to drink like 2 to 3 of these, but sometimes, you know, it's just one. But we'll see how we do today. But for the first one of the day, I will add some Ninja Red. So this is a product from Young Living. I am a brand partner with them too, so I'll have this linked below if you like want to try it. And I have a discount code. If you've never bought anything from Young Living before, if you use the code SHAREYL, you can get 10% off your first order, and I'll have that in the description too. I promise in this video I won't be like slinging my discount codes all the time, but just starting off strong. So this is a beauty hack because it's an antioxidant drink. It's filled with so many nutrients. Its main ingredient is like the wolfberry, which it's like the goji berry, which I feel like has gotten really popular in the last like several years. I had like never heard of them until Young Living, like literally over 5 years ago, and now recently I like see them everywhere. You can get them on like your smoothie bowls everywhere. And I think that they're just filled with a lot of vitamin C, which again, going back to what I was just talking about with the Primally Pure vitamin C, that is an ingredient that just, you really notice a difference from it. So it's a beauty hack for that reason. It also helps like reduce inflammation, and it gives you so much energy. So yeah, this is like the easiest thing that you can do to just like feel a little bit healthier and more energized, and like actually notice the benefits like in your appearance also. So I just pour a packet in here. It looks like it's tomato juice, but it's really like tart. It's like a fruity tart flavor. It's really good. You can even just drink it like straight out of this packet, but I like to mix in my water because it just makes me drink more water. And then the other thing that I don't have right now, I wish I did, it's a collagen powder from Young Living. I seriously like just threw away the container and I ordered more because it was another thing that I used it and I was like, okay, this is really working. But it's a marine collagen. And so apparently a marine collagen is like the beauty collagen. There's like different types of collagens, like depending on what area you want to target. But if you're wanting to target like skin and hair and all of that, I think you want the marine collagen. And I really started to notice a difference just after a couple of days of using it, that I just felt like my skin looked so much brighter. I definitely noticed like, okay, something I am super self-conscious about are like these lines on my neck, because makeup will get like stuck in them and it's just like ugh. And so I noticed after I was using that, like I wasn't having that issue with my makeup like getting stuck in those lines anymore. I feel like it kind of smoothed them out a little bit. So anyway, try it for yourself. But right now I'm using the fiber powder because someone told me that I should try this prebiotic fiber. And it does taste really good, and so far I really like it. But if I'm gonna be using like a powder in my drink, which I guess I could just use both, but I prefer the collagen powder. All right, we're gonna mix this up. All right, so I got my cup filled up with ice and water, and this is just like one healthy habit that you can do to start your day off feeling good. And okay, so my son is taking his first nap of the day, but one of the first things that we'll do to start his next wake window is go on a walk. So this, when I started to feel like, okay, I need to try to start like getting a little bit back in shape after having my baby, I got a gym membership and it was still kind of like winter time, so I would take him in the stroller and just do laps around the track, and I really try to get 10,000 steps a day. Most of the time I do not get it, but I usually can get at least like 8,000 steps, but I really try to get to 10,000. So now that he is a little bit older, he's not as content just like doing circles around the track anymore, and it's gotten warmer out. So I mean, today it's pretty cold, but we have been doing like walks around our neighborhood, and that keeps him like a little bit more entertained. There's just like more to look at. But also if I do it like when he first wakes up, when he's still a little sleepy from his nap, it goes a little bit better and I can walk a little bit further. So far today, I already have 2,381 steps just like walking around my house, so we'll see if we can get it today or not. But yeah, that was just something like really shocking to me after having a baby, just like how weak I felt and how out of shape I was, and like none of my clothes fit, and yeah, I was just really not feeling good. So the thing that kind of like kick-started getting like a little bit back in shape, I still have a long way to go, but just walking, like it really kick-started everything for me. I was just telling my husband that I feel like I'm kind of wasting the gym membership that I bought, because now that it's warmer out, we haven't really been going as much because we've just been walking at home. But I think now that my baby is like sleeping a little bit better, after I put him to sleep at night, I'm gonna probably start going to the gym to actually like use the weights and stuff, because my husband will be home to like keep an eye on him if he wakes up or anything. But yeah, I've also been doing some like just small weight workouts at home, just like looking up little videos on YouTube, but it's just hard to actually do that at home, because if I have a moment to be able to do that, it's almost like I'm more tempted to like clean up my house or just do something other than working out. I feel like I actually do need to go to the gym to have the motivation to work out. So anyway, another little thing to keep in mind if you are in the same boat of like trying to figure out how you can take the time to get back in shape, if that's something that you're interested in doing after having a baby. So the next day, I should actually say the next night, I just took a shower. I didn't need to wash my hair, and tomorrow is my hair appointment, so it'll get washed then. But next on the list is tanning, eyebrows, and nails. And I have been getting so many compliments on my self-tan recently, just like people mentioning how tan I look, but when I say that it's a fake tan, people are like surprised by how natural it looks. So I'll show you what I use. I use two different products kind of layered. So the first layer is this Beauty by Earth self-tanning mousse. So this is like a natural tanner. There's no toxic ingredients in it, and I have the medium shade. There's only two shades, like a light and a medium, and I use the medium. I wish there was a darker shade, because I feel like sometimes you can't even tell that you use this, so you may have to do like a couple of coats, but that's why I just like layer it. So at night I'll use this, so I just spray it onto a mitt, or not spray it, it's like a foam, and then like rub it in all over my body. I don't do my face. Sometimes I do, but usually not, because when I wear makeup, it just, my face gets like a little too dark, because a lot of my makeup is like tinted too. But I do my neck, because I think I mentioned earlier in this video that I have this problem with makeup like kind of creasing in my neck rolls, and so I've realized that if I just like self-tan it and don't put any makeup on my neck, it just like looks a lot better. So I'll basically do my whole body up to my neck, and then it like gradually tans you. So I'll just sleep in it, and then in the morning, I mean, you can either shower or not shower and just like let it keep progressing. I honestly usually don't shower in the morning just because I have a baby to take care of, but like if it's the weekend and my husband's home, sometimes I will like rinse it off in the morning. But my plan for this go is to do that tonight, sleep in it, and then in the morning I'll just apply this lotion. This is the Luxe Unfiltered. I have it in the rosewood scent. I think there's like a couple different scents, or maybe just this and unscented, but yeah, then this I like, it's a lotion, so you just rub it in with your hands like a lotion. You do have to wash your hands because this will make your hands turn orange, but this combination has just worked out like really well for me. And then as far as nails go, this is like a thing I've been struggling with since having my son, because I just do not have the time, or I shouldn't say I don't have the time, I don't have like time that I want to prioritize towards doing my nails. And I've never been someone who has like gone to the nail salon because it's just not something I want to spend the money on. And honestly, like sitting there is like torture to me. Like I hate going and getting my nails done. A pedicure is a different story, but I pretty much just do it all at home. And I use Olive and June nail polish, and I have their whole kit. Like I have their pedicure kit and their manicure kit. I have so much of their stuff. I love it. But for my toes in the summer, I just love having white nail polish on it, especially with a tan. It looks so good. So that is what I'm planning on doing. And then as far as my hands, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do, because I don't like my nails like just not being painted at all. I used to seriously always have like perfectly painted nails, but I just cannot keep up with that anymore. So I've been going back and forth between doing the Olive and June like press on nails, but I just feel like that's going to be kind of hard with a baby to have like long nails, and again it's just so much work to like trim them down to be short. But I've been debating giving that a try, or just using this like sheer polish. They have a couple different shades of this. This one is CCT, and it's kind of like a pinky beige. So if you would get like a French manicure, I feel like this is the color that they would use as just like the base. Make it look like your natural nail, but like a little bit better. So I'm gonna try to do this just because this will probably be easier to keep up with, because if it chips, it won't be like super noticeable. So that is my plan as far as my like mom manicure goes. And then this is how I do my eyebrows at home. So this is something that I wish I could always just get done professionally, because it looks so much better. But again, it's just something that I'm not willing to take the time to go do and also spend the money on. So I'm now doing this at home. So this is just like a waxing kit that I got off of Amazon. And I mean, I can't do like the best job on myself, but I can do a decent job on my own eyebrows. So I'll use this, and then I also tint my eyebrows. And I do that with this. I mean, this is so old, it could potentially be expired. Originally it started out as like men's hair dye when I would buy it years and years ago, and then I feel like they ended up like turning it into an actual eyebrow dyeing kit. So anyway, it comes with like the developer and these little capsules of dye, and you kind of like mix it all together and you put it on your eyebrows for like a couple minutes and then wipe it off. So take some trial and error to figure out how long you keep it on your eyebrows, but I just do it like really subtly, and then I still like use makeup to fill in some spots, but I feel like this just helps to like give my eyebrows a good shape. I wish I could figure out how to do eyebrow lamination at home, because when I would get my eyebrows done professionally, I loved how that looked. It just kind of gives your whole face like a lift when your eyebrows are like sticking up a little bit. That's something that I'm kind of scared to do myself at home, so I just don't really get them laminated anymore. I've used like different eyebrow gels to try to get them to stay like up, but my hair is just like so coarse. I feel like no product can do it. I just like need to actually get them laminated, but yeah, that's not really happening anymore. All right, so I'm gonna work on all of that and then go to bed, and I'll check back in with you tomorrow. All right, it is hair appointment day, so here's a little before of my hair. So whenever I come to get my hair done, I always stop at Starbucks. So I just got an iced vanilla latte. Been very into the tall drinks lately. This is also only like, I think the second time that I have left Liam where like my husband was at home to watch him, so my mom's watching him. But this is the first time that he's like aware that I could be gone. The first time I left him, he was like really little, so he didn't really know. And I first said bye to him, and then he looked a little scared, so I hung out a little bit longer, and then I just like slipped out when he wasn't paying attention. So I know he'll be just fine, but gosh, it's so hard leaving him. So anyway, I'm just gonna try to relax and enjoy getting my hair done. Oh, and then this is how my nails turned out with that like kind of sheer color. I like it. I think this is gonna be my like color of the summer. We'll see how it goes once it starts like chipping and growing out. But yeah, I'm excited to get my hair done, so I'll show you the after. It is almost a week since I have filmed. I'm sorry I didn't like immediately do an outro to this video. I just feel like as soon as I got home from my appointment, I have been go, and I was just editing this video and realized, oh my gosh, I never ended it. So this is how my hair turned out. I went with the inevitable mom chop, and I have to say I'm still getting used to it. I really like it. It's so easy. It's just like a little shocking when you get your hair cut. To me, it seems so short, but everyone else thinks it's still long. But I mean, it was like down here, so I cut about that much off, and I really needed it, and I do like it. It just, you know, you got to figure out like how to do your new hairstyle. So I haven't even like tried to curl it yet. I've just straightened it, and yeah, so unfortunately you aren't able to see like immediately how my eyebrows and my tan and everything turned out, but this is like about 5 days later, and I haven't even kept up with my tan, so it just kind of like gradually fades away. It doesn't like peel off or flake or anything, so that's really nice. And yeah, your eyebrows are pretty dark when you first do them, but that also fades and it ends up like looking really good. So I do that about once a month probably, and then nails are kind of starting to grow out, but I'm still pretty happy with this shade. So that is it for this mommy makeover video. I hope I gave you some inspiration and maybe some ideas of beauty hacks that you can do at home to make yourself feel better. And don't forget about my Primally Pure discount code. I have all of the products right here. I've still been using them every day, still loving the deodorant and the body butter, and the toner I've just been using a little bit differently. After I did my video and I saw that it helps with ingrown hairs, I've been spraying it like after I shave, and it's hard to say if I notice a difference like yet, but I'm gonna keep using it in that way. And also, when I was with my mom over the weekend, she ordered the Primally Pure nature spray, which is an all-natural bug spray, and it hasn't come yet, but I'm excited to see what she thinks about that. So the Home Blondie 10 for 10% off, and I will have everything that we talked about in this video linked down below. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe, and I'll be back with another video very soon. Bye!